We have them already present on our machines. So we can directly consume the drivers in our code without going for installing them again. They're available to you along with your OS, and you can just directly consume them on your machine. So where are these drivers and how can I use the drivers? Okay, so let me explain that one. Where are the drivers and how can I use the drivers? Okay, fine. Have a look. All of you read them first. From the first, fast. Every application will directly or indirectly deals with data. Data is very important. You know one thing? In our industry, data is the king. In software industry, data is the king. Why? See, there is no king, there is no kingdom. Correct? There is no data, there is no software industry. All this is finally, end of the day, managed data. That is the point here. So who is the king here? Data is the king for us. Okay? Continue. Second point clear? So many different types of data sources are available here. File, database, address books, indexing servers, all these are called as data sources. Wherever you can store data is a data source. Okay, a third point. Yes or not? That has to interact with the data source now. That has to interact with a data source now. Next. All the programming languages that are available in the market cannot directly interact with data source because each and every data source adopts a different protocol for communication. Each and every data source is going to adopt a different protocol for communication. Because they adopt a different protocol for communication, they cannot. What am I protocol? Protocol is a set of rules. Is that clear? Okay. So that's what. Next. Read the next. Are you clear? To overcome this problem and then help in communication between an application and data source, we are provided with two technologies. We are provided with two technologies from Microsoft that acts as a bridge between the applications and data sources. What are the two technologies? First one is ODBC, second one is OLEDB. And first we are starting with ODBC. Yeah, fine. Look, ODBC. What is ODBC? It is a collection of drivers. It's a collection of drivers where these drivers sit between the applications and data sources to communicate with each other. And moreover, we require a separate driver for each and every data source. Understand? It's a driver, guys. What is the driver? Driver is a translator. The driver sits between the application and the data source now and will help in both of them to communicate with each other. And remember, the same driver cannot be used for all. You need a separate driver for each data source. Are you clear? So how do you open the drivers? How do you open the drivers? Okay. So how do I get these drivers? So second point, ODBC drivers comes along with your Windows OS. They come along with your Windows OS, and we find them at the following location. Where you find them, go to control panel, all of you. If you just go to the control panel, control panel, go to control panel. And in the control panel, guys, you'll be finding administrative tools. When you go this, you'll be finding view by category. Change this to icons, small or large icons, whatever it is, change it. Okay, changes to the icons. Now, actually, if you're just working with Windows 7 or Windows 8 to Windows 10, up to Windows 10, you'll be finding something called administrative tools. You'll be finding administrative tools, control panel, administrative tools. If you're working on Windows 11, you'll be finding Windows tools. The word administrative tools is now changed to Windows tools. So just verify whether you have administrative tools or Windows tools. Mine is Windows 11. So what I have is Windows tools. Just go to the Windows tools. If you open the Windows tools, here you will be finding the ODBC drivers option. So two are there. Yeah, two are there. If you're working on a 32-bit OS, you know that in OS 32-bit, 64-bit OS. If you're working on a 32-bit OS, you will find only ODBC data sources 32. If you are working on 64-bit OS, you will find both. Understood or not? If you're working on a 32-bit OS, you'll find only one. If you're working on a 64-bit OS, you'll be finding both 32-bit, 64-bit also, you'll be just finding up over there. 32-bit and 64-bit also, you'll be having in this list now. Okay? So both will work to you. Fine. Well, now, if you just open it, mine is a 64-bit OS, yes? Let me open it. If I just open this, just a second, a window will come like this to you. It will open a window. This is the window what it opens to you. In this, you'll be finding a drivers tab. Selected. It will show you the list of the drivers that are installed on your machine already. See, driver for Access, driver for text, driver for Excel, driver for SQL Server, driver for Oracle. Are you clear? All the drivers are installed on your machine, basically. They're installed on your machine. Okay? Suppose if I just open 32-bit here, if I open 32-bit here and go to drivers, here also we have drivers. These are all old. These are all old, guys. Are you clear? They're all old versions. Means for Access, DBase, Excel, Paradox, all these things we just have the drivers available. Here also we have a driver for SQL Server. Here also we have a driver for Oracle. So which one to use? Which one to use means if you are using 64, always go for 64. That's it. If you are using 64, always go for using the 64 on. Okay? Fine. Now, these are the various drivers that are installed on your machine. So the drivers are already available on the machine. They're already available on the machine. Fine, good. What next? Read the third point. To consume these drivers, first we need to configure them with the data source. We need to configure them with the data source actually. That should be configured with the data source. What is it? Drivers can communicate here. There is a driver for SQL Server, can connect with SQL. But when you want to connect with SQL, all of you, doesn't require information? What information? What is the server name? What is the user ID? What is the password? What is the database you want to connect with? All that information it has to require now. See, when you open the Management Studio, directly is it opening up? First a window is coming for you and asking you the details. What is it asking you? What is the server name? What is the authentication you want to use? If it is SQL authentication, what is the user ID? What is the password? After providing all the details and click on the connect, then it will show you the information to you. Same way driver can connect, but to which data source it has to connect? You are required to provide the information now. That is called as configuration. And this process is called as creating a TSN, data source name. So how do we do that? Watch. Yeah, this is the window I'm opening now. I just taken to drivers and shown you the drivers. No, don't go there. Just you click on the add button. When you click on the add button, it will show you the list of the drivers available. I want to connect with SQL Server. Click on the finish button and then it will ask you, okay, tell me the DSN name now. So what I said to you, this is called as creating a DSN. You should give a name now. For what, sir? Tomorrow, if the password changes, you want to edit it or not? Yes or not? Then all the details should be saved with some name now. Then only you can open. If you don't have a name, how do you open that? So that's why some name has to be given for this, because we'll be doing different configurations. One with Oracle, one with SQL Server, one with Excel. Like this, I'll do different configurations. How to differentiate all of them now? Some meaningful name. Okay, I'm giving a name. SQL DSN is the name I'm giving. Any name here, no props. Give some name. But remember that name, because we need to use that name back in our applications again. In our C# application, I need to use that name now. Is it clear? SQL DSN. Description. Optional, guys. You can give a description. That is optional. Connects with Microsoft SQL Server database. Write something here. That is optional, not mandatory. Now server name. What is server name? All of you are learning SQL Server now. When you're learning SQL Server, remember when you open the server, when you open the Management Studio, a window will come to you asking you the connection details. In that you will enter the server name. Yes or not? By default, your server name is always your machine name only. By default, your server name is always your machine name. Your machine name only will be the server name actually. Okay. So that server name has to be given. So what is my server name? If you are confused with your server name, open the Management Studio and in the server text box, you will see the server name. Is it clear? Okay. Let it open. We'll see. Yeah. This is the server name. What's my server name? Server only. If you don't see any name, all of you, if you don't see any name, use the drop down. Use the drop down, and here you will be finding an option called Browse for More. Select it, and here expand your database engine, and there it will show you the server name. If you don't see the name, follow this process. Is that clear? And your SQL teacher may have taught you all these options to you. So what is your server name? Server. Next, choose your authentication. If it is Windows authentication, no need to fill the username password. Automatically username is taken for you. What is the username? Server/admin. Server is my machine name and admin is the user with which I logged in into my computer. Okay, server/admin. And going forward in the below, okay, these are the details what I should enter. Okay, so exactly. Come back now to our DSN creation process. Now what is the server name, guys? Server. Click next. Now choose your authentication mode. Choice is yours. Windows or SQL. If it is SQL, the user ID password text box will enable, enter them. If it is Windows, leave it. No need to enter the user ID password. It will taking admin as a user. Okay. Click on the next button. Now here it will ask you, select the database you want to connect to. Select the database you want to connect to. And by default, the database what it uses is master. Check, see that? First one, master. And you know master, there are 4 system databases on your SQL Server. What are the 4? Master. You're learning of SQL Server without knowing that also. That is the main thing here. Master, model, MSDB, TempDB. That's a very important question in the interviews. Remember that. Master, model, MSDB, TempDB. Don't forget the names. So by default, what is connected? Master. No, you have your own database now. I don't have any database now. Suppose you have your own database. Then select the checkbox and choose your database. So I did not create any database right now. So I'm ignoring this. Is it clearer? I did not create any database right now. So I am just ignoring this with master. Let me leave it as master. click next, and click finish. What did I enter here? DSL name, description, server name, choose an authentication, choose a database. That's all. Now it will show you all the details there. See, data source name, description. Okay, description it is showing you, server name it is showing you, and all these things are not required remaining. All this, it will show you the information to you. Click on test, attempting connection, completed successfully. And click on the OK, immediately it will show you the DSN here. Actually, the SQL DSN, basically SQL server, is provided for you to run in both the 32-bit and 64-bit also. The SQL server is provided to you to run in 32-bit as well as 64-bit also. That's why it is showing you 32 or 64-bit. Okay, same way I want to work with Oracle. Same process, add. Okay, finish. And here you're required to open the DSN name. I'm writing the name as Oracle DSN. Your choice, guys. Oracle DSN. Okay, now description. Connects with Oracle database. Service name. What is service name? The service name is nothing but the server name. And here you just required to fill the user ID as well as password. The user ID as well as password. And click on the test button. I don't know whether Oracle is working or not on my system. Asking Scott Tiger. I'm not sure here it works or not, because we are not bothered about Oracle. We are not bothered about Oracle because we'll be working with only SQL. Our database is SQL. Just only I'm showing you that option is available for you. That's all. Hold on a second. Oracle service is running. It's not working. Scott Tiger. Oh. Which edition? Okay. Maybe installed a Express edition here. It's an Express edition. I can use it, but I cannot connect. Okay. I'll meanwhile ask my admin to update it. But that's how you can configure the Oracle also. See, my Oracle is purely 64-bit. It doesn't run for you in the 32-bit. And once all these things are successful, click OK, you will see. And purely it is showing you 64-bit. It doesn't work now because it is not able to connect, but DSN is created. Tomorrow, once you fix the problem, this will work automatically. Okay. So Oracle, I can just check it out there. Okay. Next. What next? Same way, I want to configure with a file. Which file? Excel. Excel. Same. Add. Choose Excel driver. Microsoft Excel driver will be available. Choose it. Give a name. Excel DSN. Excel DSN. Description. Connects with Microsoft Office Excel. Microsoft Office Excel. Okay. See, for database, you're required to tell the server name, user ID, password. But for a file, you're required to specify the path of the file. Array, want to connect with the file now, you're required to specify the path of the file. For database, server name, user ID, password, but your path of the file. You have a select workbook button. Click on that and select the Excel file on your machine. Select workbook. Okay. And my machine, guys, I just have E drive. There is a folder called Excel Docs, not data. Is it missing? Hold on. No, I just have a document, Excel document. Where is it missing? Yeah. In the E drive, I have a folder called Excel docs, and here I have a document called school.xls. Select it. Select it, just selecting it. Okay, and click on OK button. So you see now 3 DSNs are created. So tomorrow, if your password changes or anything changes, you can edit them now. You can simply click on that and you can edit the values. Clearer, and see, Excel and Oracle are working purely on. My Office is 64-bit and my Oracle is also 64-bit. SQL Server is available for me in 32 as well as 64. It runs on both. So this is our step. This is our third step. Is it clear, everyone? Yes or not? So what is the third step? We need to configure them by creating a DSN. Fourth point. They are developed using C language, guys. C language means platform dependent or platform independent. Platform dependent. Other name for platform dependency is unmanaged. Platform independent means managed. So these are purely unmanaged. Next, last point, fifth point. ODBC is not a Microsoft product. ODBC is not a Microsoft product. It's open source. Anyone can develop them. So that's why Microsoft developed these ODBC drivers for Windows. Red Hat developed ODBC drivers for Linux. Apple developed ODBC drivers for Mac. Are you clearer or not? Okay, so like this, the ODBC drivers are developed for all the leading operating systems in the market. So today you're working with Windows. Tomorrow you work on Linux. There also will have ODBC drivers. You're working on Mac. There also will have ODBC drivers. Is it clear? Understood or not? They are not platform independent, but they're available for all. Don't think like Windows drivers can be installed in Linux. No, Linux have its own set of drivers. Mac has its own set of drivers, but we have availability for all. And finally, read the note. When did Microsoft develop the ODBC drivers? 1992. 1992 is when Microsoft has developed the ODBC drivers. At that time, .NET is not there in market at all, and there is no discussion of that particular thing. Microsoft doesn't have that ideas also in the brain. That doesn't have any idea of this also in the brain. All that started after Java. After 95 that started. But earlier, there's nothing called .NET. It is all 92. And that is when the Visual Basic Programming language was available. Okay now? Next. Read. Drawbacks of ODBC drivers. The first drawback. See, what type of applications are we building now? Desktop or web? Desktop, not web. We are building a desktop application. Means these applications are installed on one machine or multiple machines. They're installed on one machine. Desktop application, you'll install one machine. I'll install on my machine. Will you use it? Or you're telling one machine then? Or multiple machines. We install multiple. Web applications are installed on one machine. Desktop applications are installed on multiple machines. Every machine requires this application to be installed. MS Office is a desktop application. Everyone should install it. If I install, you cannot use MS Office. Are you clear? Or you put it in the server, you cannot install MS Office in the server and use it in the client also. Not possible. You have 100 machines, 100 times you require to install MS Office. These are what we call desktop applications. So what we are building now is a desktop application. So tomorrow, these applications are going to be installed on multiple machines. If 100 machines are there, on all 100 machines, I need to install this application. So what is the problem? So what is the problem is, the real problem or the real challenge starts here. What is that? When I'm going to install this on multiple machines, what is the problem? In all machines, the drivers must be available and the configuration should be done. Right now I created a DSN now. The DSN creation should be done on all the 100 computers now. Are you clear? That is the first drawback. Second drawback. See, in SQL server classes, your teacher may be taught you the types of databases. What are the types of databases? Types of DBMS, not databases. Types of DBMS. RDBMS, you started from the middle. First and last, forgot. Hierarchical databases, network databases, relational databases, object relational databases, object-oriented relational databases. Understood? What is the first one? Hierarchical. Second one, network. Third one, relational. Fourth one, object relational. Fifth one, object-oriented relational. So these are what? So object relational, object-oriented, all these three are same only. Only enhanced functionalities. But otherwise, three things. Hierarchical, network, relational. And now see, ODBC drivers can communicate only with relational. They cannot communicate with hierarchical or they cannot communicate with a network database. These things you cannot use in case of the ODBC drivers. This is the main drawback what we have in the ODBC drivers. Are you clear with ODBC drivers? Yes or not? We can use them in our applications. I'll show you how to do that. What is the second option I said? OLDB. Stands for Object Linking and Embedding Database. Have a look. ODBC. It is a collection of providers. What are these providers again? Same only here. In ODBC we call it drivers. In OLDB we call provider. Driver or provider. Both are same. See, read that. Where these providers sit between the applications and data sources to communicate with each other, and we require a separate provider for each data source. Is it not the same point I said you on the top? What I said you? It's a driver sits between and separate driver. Now also same provider sits between the application and a separate provider for each data source. Now understand. The first advantage with a OLDB provider compared with a ODBC driver is, read it all of you. Did you understand the advantage? ODBC can communicate only with relational, but OLDB can communicate with any data source, relational, non-relational, doesn't matter. It can communicate with any data source. Third one. The main difference between ODBC and OLDB is ODBC drivers are installed on the client machine. How many clients will be there? N clients. So on all client machines, the driver should be present and configured. But OLDB providers will sit on the server machine. How many servers will be there? One only. So you require to be present on one server, and because they're already on the server, they're already configured. I don't require to do the configurations again now. In my application, I require to specify the provider name, that's all. I don't require to create DSNs or anything. In my application, I require to specify the name of the provider I want to use. Automatically, it will connect to the server and make users of the provider. You don't require to do anything at all there. Are you getting my point or not? So that is the advantage with the OLDB providers. You see, these are the two drawbacks in the ODBC drivers. And these are the two advantages what we have in the OLDB. Okay. So that's what. Fourth point. ODBC is developed using ODBC, C language, and SQL. OLDB, COM and SQL. What is this COM? You'll have a doubt. What is this COM, sir? COM stands for Component Object Model. COM basically stands for Component Object Model. What is this Component Object Model? Today, Microsoft is building all its applications by using .NET languages, correct? Yes or not? And .NET came into market when? 2002. Before 2002, did not develop any applications? Huh? Before 2002 also Microsoft developed applications. Nah? Then what languages did they use? COM languages. The languages what Microsoft used before .NET languages are COM languages. What are COM languages? What are .NET languages? Tell me examples of .NET languages. C#, VB.NET, F#, like this, na? Same way, COM languages. What are COM languages, you know? VB, Visual Basic, Visual C++, Visual Fox Pro. All these are the languages that comes under COM. COM is also collection of languages. .NET is also collection of languages. Difference is COM languages are platform dependent. .NET languages are platform independent. The COM languages are now extended to .NET languages. VB, now VB.NET. VC++, now VC++.NET. Are you getting me or not? So that's what we call as COM languages. So they are also platform dependent only. They are not platform independent. You understand the point? Unmanaged and platform dependent. Both. They are unmanaged and they are platform dependent also. Fifth point. Microsoft has came out with OLDB as replacement for ODBC driver for its Windows systems. What is it for its Windows systems? Yes, guys. OLDB is a pure Microsoft product. And in 90s, there is no concept of platform independency at all. So these OLDB providers will work only on Windows machines. They will not work on other machines. That's what for Windows, till now what are using? ODBC drivers. They want to replace that ODBC drivers with OLDB providers. Are you clear? And read the sixth point. OLDB doesn't work on any other data source, any other OS. It works only on Windows, pure Microsoft. But ODBC, I said, you know, we have ODBC driver. ODBC is open source, yeah. That's not anyone's product. So we have ODBC for Windows, ODBC for Linux, ODBC for Mac. But OLDB is a pure Microsoft product, patent rights. Microsoft only has the rights for that. So they provide it only for Windows, not for any other operating systems. Is it clearer? Tell me, when did they develop? Both did not come at a time here. First ODBC drivers came. So we are using ODBC drivers. Microsoft, what they thought is, let us launch a replacement for the ODBC drivers with more functionalities and features. And in 96, they came out with OLDB providers. See, anything that comes new is always going to be like a enhancement or a replacement to the world. So now they want to replace ODBC with what? OLDB. So now we can use both the two things. Both technologies are available. But Microsoft purely suggests what? Using OLDB over the ODBC. But ODBC can also be used. But still what they recommend is OLDB over ODBC. Okay, now next. Read this one. Things to remember. Things to remember. Read these points here. First point. ODBC and OLDB are unmanaged or platform dependent. That's clear. Already we discussed it. Second point. They are not designed targeting any particular language here. Even though it's a Microsoft product, Microsoft does not design the targeting any particular language. Who can use? Anyone can use. C language can use. C++ can use. Python can use. Visual Basic can use. Visual C++ can use. Java can use. And also .NET languages can use. Yeah, I can use that in my code now. The ODBC drivers which are there can be used in my applications now, in my .NET applications. Is it clearer or not? Yes or not? Now here is the challenge. What is the challenge? They are developed in general. They are not developed targeting any particular language. They are developed in general. Suppose, let us take a Visual Basic language as an example. Not VB.NET, Visual Basic, 90s I'm talking. Now Visual Basic language want to communicate with a database, like SQL Server or Oracle. So can it take the help of ODBC drivers? Already I shown you now, it can take. But ODBC drivers, are they designed targeting VB? Tell me fast. No, they are designed targeting any database, sorry, any language, anyone can use. They did not design targeting. They did not design targeting which language? Visual Basic. Because they did not design targeting Visual Basic, because they did not design targeting Visual Basic, there's a problem now. What is the problem? As a developer, you're required to write some complex coding. As a developer, you require some complex coding from the VB application to talk with the ODBC driver again. Did you catch my point or not? From the VB application to target the driver, you're required to write some coding. Same way, Java want to use. You need to write some complex coding from the Java application to talk with the ODBC driver. .NET application you take. You need to write some complex coding again to talk with the ODBC driver. Is it clear? Yes or not? So that is what. See, you go to a store, and to purchase a dress. Today, mostly all the things are ready-made. They are just sold in general. They are sold in general. Okay, they are ready-made, comes to you. And once you purchase, what you do? You just try to alter it according to your size now. Yes or not? You try to alter it according to your size. You try to alter it according to size. If you need to alter it according to your size, you require to again go to a tailor and just give a measurements and ask him, and you need to pay them. Without that, the store only provides you that service free of cost. Yes or not? The store only provides you the service free of cost. If you go to Hyderabad Central, Shoppers Stop, or big shopping malls, you just go and purchase any dress. There will be a alteration section. Once you make your bill, you can go to the alteration section. They'll take your measurements and they will alter that according to your size now. Understood my point? Because they are not stitched for you. They're stitched targeting all. Anyone can purchase. Only thing is, slight differences will be there where you will be altering according to your sizes. Correct? Huh? So exactly the same thing. The ODBC drivers are designed targeting all languages, not any particular language. So if any language want to use, need to write the coding for that now. Are you clearer? Say, you purchased a dress that has some differences in the size. One option, you go to your own tailor and ask him to alter it, for which you need to pay. Correct? He may ask you 200 rupees or 300 rupees to do that work for you. So that is secondary. Second option, the store provides you alteration services to you inside the store. Correct? So what you can do? You can just simply give your measurements. They will do it free of cost. They will do that free of cost. So same thing I'm talking. What is it? A programming language. Recorded sessions won't be given at all. I was already telling you already in the starting classes. You cannot, even though you speak with anyone also, you'll get the same answer. They won't provide you the recorded sessions at all. Okay. So you need to, you just need to work. You just need to, you want to use these drivers in your code now, but they are not made for your language now. Are you clear? So you need to write all the logic now. That is one option. Without writing the logic, what happened, you know? Programming languages only provided you the libraries for communicating with the data sources. That's what I was telling you. See, the store only provides you services to alter. Correct? Same way, programming languages only started providing all the libraries to communicate with these drivers and providers. They are built in the language. You can directly use them and talk with the data sources. Did you catch my point or not? For example, say, I'm developing a VB application now. and I want to interact with a database, Oracle or SQL or some database I want to interact. And to interact, I want to take the help of a ODBC driver. But the main problem is ODBC driver can talk with the database, but VB application cannot directly talk with the driver. So option 1, you write all the code for communicating with the ODBC driver. Option 2, the language gives you libraries, use them. Just like the store is providing the service free of cost, the language is providing all the libraries free of cost. The built-in libraries are available. So there is a library available in VB language called RDVOS. What is the name? RDVOS, Remote Data Objects. This RDVOS is a built-in library. Using this library, you can directly communicate with the ODBC driver. What is the library? A set of classes here. Nothing but a set of classes. Classes are ready now. Create the instances of the classes. Those classes will talk with ODBC drivers. You don't require to write any complex coding now. Are you getting me? You go to the alteration counter, give your measurements. They will do and give for you. So exactly, the classes are readily available. Create the instances and directly use them in your applications here. Understood or not? Okay, this is the first option. Second, the same Visual Basic application wants to communicate with a database now by using OLDB providers. Same problem now again. Now also same problem now. Can I use this RDOS on OLDB? No. Why? Because ODBs came in 92. Then only RDOs are developed. But OLDB providers came in 96. Then how can an RDO communicate with an OLDB provider now? Old one, na? This is the latest. So that's why they've given you another library here called as ADVOS, ActiveX Data Objects. ActiveX Data Objects. Same way, guys, tomorrow you're building an application with the Java language and you want to talk with a database using an ODBC driver. Using a ODBC driver. So if that is the case, okay, you have a built-in library in Java. You might be heard this name already. Have you heard the name? JDBC. If you came across Java in your academics or somewhere, you'll be hearing them. JDBC, that's a library. That library provides you all the classes for you to talk with ODBC drivers and they will in turn communicate with the databases. Are you clear? Okay, now let us come to .NET. You want to build application with VB, Java, .NET. So here I have .NET languages. And these .NET languages want to communicate with some data source. They want to communicate with some data source, maybe a file, maybe a database, something. Are you clear? So if that is the case, you can take the help of or. See, VB also can do, but they came in different time periods. One in 92, one in 96, not same. That's why I said you separately. But when you come to .NET, .NET came in 2002. By the time .NET came, ODBC is also available. OLDB is also available. That's why at a time I'm telling you both or any of these two things. And I want to communicate with my data source. Now same now, I need a library. And that to see, here coding is very complex here. Why? ODBC drivers, OLDB providers are unmanaged. .NET languages are managed. You need to write very complicated code to communicate with them. But to make your life simple, it provides you a built-in library. What is that? ADO.NET. So what is ADO.NET now? ADO.NET is a library. ADO.NET is a library using which .NET applications can communicate with any data source by taking the help of ODBC drivers or OLDB providers. Is it clear? So I'm again telling you. See, ADO.NET is a library using which .NET applications can can communicate with any data source by taking the help of, tell me, ODBC drivers or OLDB providers. Are you clear till now? Or in .NET, Microsoft has given you framework providers also developed using .NET. We have two different types of providers. One is OLDB providers, came in 96. In .NET, Microsoft has given us framework providers. Framework providers purely developed using .NET. Okay. For example, means here, just here, I'm changing it. ODBC driver or OLDB provider or framework provider. Okay. Now, what is this framework provider means? Framework providers are specially designed using .NET languages here. So pure platform independent. They're platform independent, specially designed using .NET languages, which are much faster and efficient than ODBC drivers or OLDB providers. But the problem is they are available only for did you understand that? Framework providers are specially designed using .NET languages. And guys, remember, these are much faster and efficient than ODBC drivers or OLDB providers. But the problem is they're available only for SQL Server and Oracle databases. But Oracle also, they are deprecated. Deprecated means outdated. They're outdated here, old version. But means frankly speaking, they're available purely for SQL Server. Why only for SQL Server? Because SQL Server is Microsoft's own product, and the most compatible database what Microsoft tells for .NET is SQL Server, not Oracle. So that's why special preference was given for SQL Server. Are you getting my point or not? Okay, you studied graduation in a college. In the same college you are going for a PG. You'll be given a first preference now compared with other people. Why? Because you are a student of the same college. Correct? So exactly, Oracle is a third party. .NET, Microsoft, both are, .NET, SQL Server, both are Microsoft products. So special preference is always given for SQL Server. So how is it faster or efficient, sir? How is it faster or efficient? Actually, when you're using OLDB provider, okay, the communication takes place like this. All of you have a look. When you're using OLDB provider, the communication takes place like this. Just a second. What's the picture? If you are using OLDB, from the application, first you will talk with ODBC service component. That will in turn talk with provider. The provider will now talk with the data source. The provider will now talk with the data source. There is nothing between. Your application will directly talk with SQL Server in the protocol of SQL Server. In the protocol of SQL Server. SQL Server has its own protocol. Microsoft do know it or not? Microsoft knows it or not? Yes. So that's why .NET applications can directly talk with SQL Server now in the protocol of SQL Server. But .NET application cannot talk with Oracle or MySQL is here. .NET application cannot talk with the MySQL directly because it doesn't know the protocol. So what should come now? OLDB provider. OLDB means application should speak with OLDB provider, and OLDB provider will speak with the database again. So extra layer. It's an extra layer. But here, nothing. This is faster and efficient also. Okay. So basically the problem here is, suppose if a .NET application want to speak with directly with MySQL, it needs to communicate within the protocol of MySQL now. MySQL, is it a product of Microsoft? No. If MySQL communication has to be given by Microsoft to you, they need to purchase the protocol from MySQL now. Microsoft has to pay now, and they need to purchase the code base. They need to purchase the code base and then use in their applications. Why Microsoft want to spend the money for you to communicate with them now? Did you catch my point or not? Okay, so they want to work with Oracle. Same, they need to pay money for Oracle, royalty. Nothing is free now. In the industry, nothing is free. The Microsoft has to pay the royalty for Oracle to purchase their code base and to use in their applications now. So that is the reason why it has given it only for SQL. Initial days they purchased the code base from Oracle. That's why first they provided for Oracle also. But now I said you that is outdated or deprecated, means later on they stopped it. We have it, but still we don't use it. We have it, but still we don't use it. What we use is only OLDB provider or ODBC to communicate with Oracle, but not framework provider. So now you tell me, if I want to communicate with MySQL, not SQL Server, MySQL, how many options I have? How many? Tell the number, yaar. 2. What are the 2? ODBC, OLDB, Oracle, SQL Server. 3. SQL Server, 3 option. What are 3? ODBC, OLDB, framework. ODBC, OLDB, framework. Oracle, ODBC, OLDB, framework. But framework is a deprecated, outdated version, but still available. Are you clear? For Oracle and SQL, 3 options here. For rest of all, 2 options. For rest of all, we have only 2 options. What are the 2? ODBC or the OLDB. I'll show you using ODBC in the code, using OLDB in the code, as well as using framework. And finally, we'll stick with framework. I'll start with ODBC. I'll show you OLDB. And finally, we'll stick with framework. Is it clear, all of you? So that's what exactly we are just going to do. Okay, we'll stick with the framework finally, how to work with the framework. So coming back, now read the continuation, guys. Things to remember, the first and second points you already read. Note, start from the note. Is that clear? You need to use some built-in libraries now. First, COM languages. COM languages means VB, VC++, FOXPro, I said you know. COM languages. Have a library. What is the library? RDOs. Talks with ODBC drivers. Which talks with data source. Next, 96. In 96, what we have? ADOs. Talks with OLDB. Talks with data source. Now come to Java. What is the library name? JDBC. Come to .NET. What is the library name? ADO.NET. ADO.NET is the library what we just use. Okay, read the note. Are you clear? They are specially designed by Microsoft by using .NET languages. the managed or platform dependent to communicate with SQL Server and Oracle database straight in the protocol, straight away in the protocol of the data source. So data source only. So the communication with these providers is faster and efficient. Clearer? Yeah, read that. Data source communication in .NET languages can be performed using three options. Data source communication in .NET languages can be performed using three different options. First one, ODBC drivers. Second one, OLDB providers. Third one, .NET framework providers or simply framework providers. Framework providers. Okay, these are the three options what we have. And then what is ADO.NET? Yeah, come on, ADO.NET. It is a set of, it's a library. Library is a set of types. That's what you learned in the C# classes. Library, assembly. Library means assembly, a set of types. Remember the hierarchy? First we have assembly. Under assembly, namespaces. Under namespaces, types. Under types, members. I explained all these things to you already. What is the root? Assembly. Okay? In source format, project. In the source format, project. Compiled format, assembly. Under this, what do we have? Namespaces. Under namespaces, what do we have? Types. How many types? 5. What are the 5? Class, structure, enum, interface, delegate. Now, under type, we have members. How many members? 8. What are the 8? Fields, methods, constructors, finalizers, indexers, events, properties, deconstructors. Don't forget this one anytime. They're very, very important going forward for you all. Okay? That is what. So basically, the libraries are nothing but a set of types. Okay? Using which .NET applications can communicate with data sources by taking the help of either ODBC drivers or OLDB providers or .NET framework providers. Are you clear with the first point? Understood all of you? Yes or not? Okay. So libraries means assemblies, correct? Assemblies are two types, DLLs and EXEs. Assemblies are two types, DLLs and EXEs. When you want to consume, we use EXE or DLL? DLL. Already explained all these things. 2 days back also we talked about it in the class like control library. When you want to consume, that should be DLL. Now, don't forget, all built-in libraries are DLLs only because we consume them. We don't run them. Microsoft provided you so many built-in libraries here. All of them are DLLs because we don't run them. We only consume them. Now see, ADO.NET libraries are defined under two DLL assemblies. What are the two? System.data.dll, system.data.oracle.dll. Assembly. Every assembly is a collection of namespaces now. Read the second point. I'm telling one by one list, guys. First assembly, under the namespace. Now under the namespace, we'll understand what are the types. Under the types, we'll understand what are the members. Okay, 1 and 2 are clear. How many namespaces are there? 5. But look, the first 4 namespaces are defined under system.data.dll assembly only. The first 4 namespaces are defined under system.data.dll. Last one, what is the last one? That is in a separate assembly. What is that? System.data.oracleclient.dll. So you understand that? That is put separately by Microsoft. Why? So anytime it can easily kick it out. Anytime that can be easily kicked out. I don't want it. Kick it out. So that's why they did not mix it with the main assembly. What is the main? System.data.dll is the main. Under that, all the main things are present. And put separately SQL. So anytime it can be kicked out. So that problem will not come anymore. Is it clearer or not? Okay, you read the note. Okay, now? Now tell me, every namespace is a collection of types. Every namespace is a collection of types, correct? Listen, I'll start from here. System.data.odbc is a collection of types using which we can communicate with a relational database using ODBC drivers. Did you understand? I repeat. System.data.odbc is a collection of types using which you can communicate with relational databases using ODBC drivers. Are you clear? Now can you understand this one? Collection of types to communicate with any data source. ODBC, what did I say? Relational database. Here, any data source using OLDB providers. Using OLDB providers and SQL client. Collection of types to purely communicate with SQL server, not any data source or relational. Purely with SQL server using the framework provider for SQL server. You can understand this now. Can purely communicate with Oracle, using the framework provider for Oracle. The first one uses what? ODBC drivers. Second one uses OLDB provider. Third and fourth uses framework provider. So this one can communicate with any relational database. This can communicate with any data source. No problem at all. This can communicate only with, and this can communicate only with Oracle. So actually guys, all these are same only here. Different styles of connecting to the data source or different styles of communicating with the data source. I want to go to Mumbai. I just want to go to Mumbai from Hyderabad. I can go on a roadway. I can go on a railway, or I can go on an airway. Choice is mine. Yes or not? All three will take you to the destination. Speed, time, efficiency are the difference. You take a flight, you take an airway, that is faster. If you go and sit in the flight within 1 hour, you will be in Mumbai. You take a railway, that is the second fastest. You take a roadway, that basically we cannot say it is going to be faster because it depends on the climatic conditions, roads and all the things. It is going to be time taking. Yes or not? So this also, I have different ways to communicate. One is framework providers. Second option, OLDB provider. Third option, ODBC drivers. You can just communicate in different ways in different places now. Is that clearer or not? See, does all cities have all the three options? Does all cities or all places in the country have all the three options? Some places doesn't have a railway. Some places doesn't have a airway. Yes or not? Generally what we find in common is roadway for all. But railway is not present for all the places and airway is also not present for all the places. Same way, you will not find a OLDB you will not find a ODBC driver for all data sources. ODBC provides only for relational. OLDB is like roadway. Everywhere it connects. Roads are connected to every place, right? Yes or not? OLDB is like a roadway. What is it? It can connect to any data source. And these framework providers are like airway. They are only limited. So, but faster and efficient. Is it clear? Yes or not? So the point I want to clarify you is all the four namespaces contains same types in them. Array, the types that are present in each namespace are same here. All are same only. Same only? Yes, they are same. What are those, sir? There are 6 important types under the classes. 6 important types under the classes. What are the under the namespaces? What are the 6? Connection, command, data reader, data adapter, command builder, and data view. Command builder and parameter. Command builder and parameter. 6. Connection, command, data reader, data adapter, parameter, and command builder. These are the 6 classes we have present in all the 4. Means, are they defined in different namespaces? No. In all the 4 namespaces, we have all the 6 classes. In the first namespace also we have 6 classes, second one also we have 6 classes, third one also we have 6 classes, fourth one also we have 6 classes. When you are writing the code, choose your option now. Are you clear? But the doubt arises, sir, how do you differentiate them? Very simple. To differentiate them, all these class names are prefixed with ODBC, OLDB, SQL, and Oracle keywords. So connection is there. 4 connections are there now. What are the 4? ODBC connection, OLDB connection, SQL connection, Oracle connection. Command is there. 4 commands again. What are the 4? ODBC command, OLDB command, SQL command, Oracle command. Four connections, 4 commands, 4 data readers. Same way, 4 data adapters, 4 command builders, 4 parameters. Is it clearer, all of you? So like this, they are just defined you the appropriate classes in your applications now. So now, what is the advantage? The advantage is, guys, you don't need to learn about each and every class here. You learn about connection enough. Depending on the requirement, you can just use a ODBC connection, OLDB connection, SQL connection. While writing the code, you can choose that. So what I'll explain is only 6 classes, but what will be working is 24 classes. Did you understand my point or not? What I will explain is only 6 classes, but what you will be working is with and managing the data. And here you will again have 6 classes. What are the 6 classes? Data set, data table, data row, data column, data view, data relation. These are the 6 classes. The next 6 classes are connection, command, adapter, reader, parameter, command builder. So throughout our applications, I will be using these classes and interacting with the data sources. Are you clear? Totally 6 plus 6, 12 classes. But finally, if you count on a whole, these are 30 classes. First 6 plus 6 into 4, 24. Are you clear? 6 into 4, 24. Totally 6 plus 24, 30 classes. But how many will learn? 12. 6 in the first and 6 in the second. Is that clear? If I teach the 6 in the second, that is equal to the 24 classes what we have. Clearer, huh? Okay, guys, in your notes, all of you, read the first, second, third pages of ADO.NET. ADO.NET, where it started, there I listed you ODBC, OLDB, all the things I just listed for you here. What I explained you. Okay, the difference in the communication. And the third page going to talk about the namespaces, the assemblies, the namespaces, and the types. Everything will be present. So read them carefully. So tomorrow we'll see how to use these classes and connect to the data sources. Okay, let's stop here. We'll meet tomorrow.